So, touching on them, something we kind of talked about in the middle of the week. You know, they were, I believe, when they rolled these cars out, the only team that did not suffer whatsoever from porpoising.
Mm-hmm.
So our initial thought was, holy crap, they freaking nailed it. That was everybody's initial thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like they absolutely nailed it. Um, However, what it looks like may have happened
Looks like we were wrong.
is they missed the mark so
Yep.
bad they are not even producing enough downforce to create the porpoising effect.
Yes. Because once
Um,
everybody else got it not figured out, but more under control and was able to pick up their pace, they kind of just left McLaren in the dust.
right.
They
So
did not advance with everybody else once everybody else started lessening the porpoising problem.
right. I mean, they were kind of at the front in Barcelona um, on softer tires, but at the time we're like, man, their pace looks really good. But one thing that and it seems like I don't know. I listen to a ton of F1 podcasts. I didn't hear anybody call it out at the time. Like, man, they don't have porpoising. Why are they not going faster?
Mm-hmm.
When all these other teams are bouncing people out of the car and still going faster or the same speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It looking at it now,
like in
2
hindsight,
races
it's like,
in.
God, did we miss that?
Right. Yeah. I think everybody did,
We're
man. I
just
think
like, man,
everybody kind of looked over the fact that maybe they don't have the porpoising because they're just that far off of the actual pace.
yeah. I mean, they just don't make any downforce.
Right.
Which you know tended to help them out this week at this track.
Mm-hmm.
But good luck at Australia, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so it here's the thing, man. That's gonna really kill them, in my opinion, is the way they have the cost cap and this wind tunnel time staggered, well, not staggered, but on a, I guess,
On a
a
sliding
declining
scale.
scale. Um, them and Mercedes are having to dedicate all this time and resources. Uh, Mercedes to fixing this porpoising because it's out of control, and they won't be able to do anything else with the car until they get a handle on it. And McLaren on finding a way to create, I don't know, a significant amount more downforce.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not a good start to these regulations when you figure that's going to set you back from developing any other area of your car
Yeah. I
because
mean,
of the cost cap.
you're starting off behind the curve already, and with the cost cap and the
And there's
way
no
things
way
are
to get
structured.
right. Like
Yeah.
there's no way to get out of it. Before, Mercedes would just throw a shitload of money in it and, you know, have that wind tunnel running 24/7. And they show up to, they were terrible in Bahrain. They show up to Saudi and it'd be figured out.
Right.
That can't happen now.
Nope.
Like, it's not that they can't do it. It can't happen
Mm-hmm.
because all the wind tunnel time is regulated. And what happens if they have to use up all this wind tunnel time to figure out this porpoising? Then you don't have anything left to keep developing the car further down into the year and other aspects of it.
Right.
So, because once the whole premise is like, once this porpoising is corrected, that's your starting point for aerodynamics going forward. You know, so it's not like you can sit there and be working on, you know, DEF right now
because you
and
still
not
haven't
have
figured out A,
ABC
B, and
figured
C.
out.
Yep.
Because once you figure out ABC, it might change your whole concept.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a good situation, man.
No,
if
it's
anybody
not.
can do it, I think those teams can get it done, but it's going to be a slow process. It's not going to be.
It's not going to be
It's
1-2
not going to be a
races.
quick fix.
You know? Yeah,
I would see it going deep into this year. Longer
I
for.
think that's a logical expectation. Yeah,
And honestly, I think we'll see bigger gains faster from McLaren than Mercedes.
think so.
Because all they have to do is add downforce. Like, they just have to create more downforce. They have more allocated wind tunnel time. Mercedes has to walk backwards with their concept.